Hey there, welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for the play-along videos of Danger Zone as featured in Top Gun by Kenny Loggins. So what we're going to do in this video is, first of all, we're going to look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Then we'll take a look at the chords for baritone DGBE ukulele, and then I'll give you some ideas for strumming. Now, if you like the chords you see in this particular play-along, you can find the chart or the tabs at UkeStuff.info on that page on my blog. It is in alphabetical order, so just look for Danger Zone there and you'll find it in a PDF. Also, if you want to support the channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to the channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, let's begin with the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. This is my Tom TUC B1 concert ukulele. It has a solid mahogany top, laminate mahogany back and sides with sort of that black stain. All right, the first chord you need is the E minor chord. Then you'll need the D chord. However you want to play it. There are about 4 different ways to play the D chord, really. Although Katie Demure at One Music School wants it to be about 7 different ways to play it. Ultimately, what I always do is I put my first finger at the top of the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and my other 2 fingers around it, making like a small G7, upside down V. But a lot of people will try to put 1, 2, 3 in a row, like the charts will always show. Some people will play it with 1 finger. Some people will play it with 2 fingers. Quite honestly, it doesn't matter how you play it as long as you don't play it with your thumb reaching over like that. Please don't do that. Then you've got your C chord, you've got your A chord, and your G chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Danger Zone on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at the chords you need to play Danger Zone on baritone DGBE ukulele. All right, for baritone DGBE ukulele, I'll be using this instrument. This is my mainland baritone with a cedar top and rosewood back and sides. The first chord is the E minor chord. Then the D chord. Then the C chord. Then the A chord. And then the G chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Danger Zone on baritone DGBE ukulele. All right, now let's talk about strumming. Now, as we talk about strumming, let me remind you that there was no ukulele used in the original version of this song. So quite honestly, however you strum, as long as it sounds good to you, it matches the style of the song, and it keeps up with the tempo, that's right. So what I'm offering are just suggestions for people that can't figure out a pattern that they like on their own. And really, I hear 2 different things in this song. The first one is sort of like the verse or the pre-verse of the song. For example, at the beginning where it's revving up your engine, listen to the engine roar, or listen to her howling roar. What I would do here is it's just an E minor chord, and I would just go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up softly. Because it's not really rocking on those verses, it's building to like the chorus, right? And that's all it does through that little part. Then, when we change into the chorus, the highway to the Danger Zone, that's where I'm hearing this. I'm hearing down, up, chuck, down, up, chuck, down, up, chuck, down, up, chuck. Now, what am I doing? I'm going down, up, chuck, down, up, chuck. A chuck is simply hitting all 4 strings with all of your fingers and stopping the sound with the palm of your hand. It's also known as palm muting. It's also known as chunking. So, as a side note, if this is the first time you've ever chucked or chunked or palm muted in your life, you're not going to be good at it right away. It's going to take practice, and even then you might mess it up. Also, if you want to work more on that, there are plenty of videos out there by other people about how to chuck, chunk, palm mute, whatever you want to look it up. You can look it up and spend lots of time really devoting to that technique. Some people really go in deep of like where they hit with their hand. I think Matt Dahlberg, he's done some videos on it where he talks about different sounds of chunks. For me, it's just enough to get the chunk out in time, and I'm happy with that. So what I'm hearing again is down, up, chuck, up, 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 down, up, chuck. And then it's just faster, right? So I'm taking it slower at first. But this is full speed. And that's what I would do. Down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up. So it's either going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, or down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck. Whichever one of the two works for you. And quite honestly, if you have those two strumming patterns along with those chords, that's all you need to do to be successful on Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins as featured in Top Gun. All right, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.